And we return once more in Griftlands. Welcome back, Grifters. We are in the middle of doing a quest for a Pluck here who owes money to people and she couldn't pay, but we got her some more job at her current job. I don't know. Job. She's paying me to make her able to make more money from someone else. It's kind of a weird trade-off. Either way, we did the thing, and now she says, "Greetings once again," and I will say, "Hey, I solved your problem. Dell has agreed to give you more shifts. Not only will you be able to make your payments, but you won't have time to rack up any more debts." Ah, that's great. For some reason I don't feel happy. Can't imagine why not. Well, thanks all the same. I'd better report to Dell before he gives my shifts away, though. Get paid? And that was supposed to be the challenging quest, really? Damn. I mean, that was a challenging negotiation, that's fair. Technically, I guess I didn't lose single point of resolve. But I do feel like we've gotten some exceptionally good cards for the resolve deck as well from the beginning, so that might be part of it. Either way, I'm looking at the grafts, and we are unfortunately getting the cerebral stimulants here. Predicted brawling would be gain 1 combo at the beginning of a turn, which is really, really great if we had played for the combo build, but which we didn't. So, and I don't want to get into it now with this graft as the opener for it. So, the other one is Snap Talon over here. Your attacks deal 2 bonus damage to targets with bleed, which is restricted to that 1 instance of bleed that we can get in here in the Saber Grip. So that's not really what I want either, which means that we are getting the Cerebral Stimulants. This draws 1 extra card per turn, which is actually going to help us enable the Evoke cards and so on and so forth. It's going to be good for us. We only get 2 graph slots, and we have the white lies, the little lies or the white lies that already fill our hand sometimes. We've at least achieved that at least once in the third or fourth negotiation, which means we're going to be doing it a lot throughout the game. And so extra card draw is already getting a little bit iffy in the negotiation deck. But regardless, this is still a good graft, no doubt. It's just good base graft. And so the question becomes, what does it do when it levels up? Draws you 2 extra cards per turn. Oh no. Yeah, see, we're not gonna get any other card draw from this point on for the negotiation deck. That's a big no-no. Because I'm gonna fill my hand. So we could pay her now 100 shields to get heavy lifting. At the start of each battle, gain 4 defense and 2 temporary power. See, that's actually pretty damn good. Because the first turn, you don't usually have a lot of stuff set up, so getting 4 defense for the first turn is really nice. But I don't wanna, and so we didn't. Welcome to Havaria. Fish has a special job for you, but we have a limited time opportunity again. Your friend Sandrano has a gift for you. I've never gone to get one of these gifts from friends, but he's going to give me these Admiralty Orders, which gains us 3 dominance, but destroys after 1 use. Down here we can find a desolate battlefield with looks like the remains of a recent skirmish. Perhaps there's still something to loot, and I always like that kind of thing. Usually it comes with a battle, so it gives us more XP and new cards. You come across the signs of a recent battle. If there were any winners, they weren't the type to loot the battlefield. The bodies are still fresh. Best to grab something and run before any beasts are drawn to the bloodshed. We can get the combat gauze. We can search the crates for a looming grenade or pull keen skin. Negotiation graft. Gain 2 composure whenever an opponent argument is destroyed or removed by a card. Interesting. This one has 3 uses, which means that I'm gonna earn 30 shields off of it. This is my second and final negotiation graph then, if I get this one, and so I don't think I will. It's not that great of a 2 composure is fine, but it's gonna be pretty rare and hard to predict when we get this. So the fact that I'm already like incepting a well, several. We can do that several times with the wanted thing. It's not something I want to do too much. No, I don't think that's the right call. I will get the combat gauze. The Lumen Grenade only has one use. And this thing replenishes, and getting debuff removal is fantastic in Griftlands, so I will get that one. Pick a combat gauze and make tracks before you become part of the buffet. Oh really? I thought I could stay and loot more maybe, and then we would get attacked. Too bad. Time to advance the story then. Fish greets you enthusiastically. Sal, I've lined up a great opportunity for you. Those two over there are night merchants. They sell rare goods you can't get anywhere else, and it just so happens they need your help. You can only be in one place at a time, but either will get you a leg up you sorely need, kid. Go tell them I sent you and ingratiate yourself. Just be warned that they're both persnickety and so-and-sos. You're probably going to cheese off the one you don't pick. Sounds neat, thanks, Fish. Alright. So we have Frolog of the Beasts and Endo. Is those the two? Yeah. And so this is kind of interesting because now, the first time I played, obviously I didn't know these guys, but now we know Frolog of the Beasts is the guy who deals in pets. And I already have a pet, so hopefully I will never have to deal with him. I think at some point it would be nice to go to him to get an upgrade. I might be able to get an upgrade for Bubbles through him, and so for that reason it might be nice, and it was also to heal the pet. You know what, maybe we should prioritize him then. And this is Visitor Endo. Visitor Endo has to do with the buying and removing negotiation cards from your deck. And so now I'm thinking that our negotiation deck is actually really, really strong, so we don't need the help here. Back and forth, back and forth. I will friend Frolog, but not my initial gut reaction, but to continually heal Bubbles and also to get her upgraded. I think it would be a good idea. You know what, before we do that, let me just pop into my room and call Bubbles. Bubbles, adorable. Ah, see, you can't do that as Rook. He doesn't care about animals. Bastard. Frolog. Some people keep pets. Frolog keeps battle steeds. Come to distract me from my drink? Best have a good reason. Ask about special job. Fish says you got work? You're the grifter she was talking so highly of? Tell me, are you good with animals? Rock's alright, once you get past the smell. The one I'm concerned with is a bit more exotic than you're probably used to. There's a Grocket loose in Murder Bay, and I intend to catch it. We've seen this mission before. It's actually a really good one. I just need the right bait. What kind of bait? Well... Oh, I see. It's building a nest nearby. It won't take too long. Okay. What is a Grocket exactly? The good news is that it's an herbivore. Ah, so it's not too dangerous. Oh no, it's deadly. It weighs 3 tons and has a penchant for belly flopping on anything that it perceives as a threat. It'll kill you, it just won't eat you after. Although, I have seen them use folks' limbs as nesting material. Definitely no eating though. Very very comforting. Accept the job. I'll do it. Great. I know where it's trying to build its nest. I'll be looking for tough, stringy materials. You'll be perfect. Oh, it'll be looking for it. Hesh does not forget, Grifter, and neither will I. So now this shopkeeper is going to be mad at us for the rest of the playthrough, and so everything by him will be super expensive. But the other guy will love me. Frolog of the Beast joins you on this mission then. So open the map. Invasive species. Frolog of the Beast needs your help to capture a ferocious beast. Can you smell that? It smells like a Grocket. Grockets smell like Ushnu dung. They sure do. Alright, it's already wounded from the last time I tried to bait it. Wait, you've tried this before? What happened to your last bait? We don't have time to talk about those details right now. I just need you to scare it, make it panic, and run away. It'll be easier to catch. Where are you going to be? Nearby, waiting for the right time to capture it. That doesn't seem like an equal partnership. It's not. That's why you're getting paid. Anyway, I have some cracklers you can use. They might help. And this is perfect because these are items that have destroy after one use, and then we get to do a little researching on that. Attack the beast. It's 4 stars, but it comes in wounded. Remember, don't kill it. Soon enough, the Gorkid comes lumbering by. Hey, over here, you draw your blades. And we have a pet to help, which is nice. That is wanted alive, and he still needs to do 80 damage. Slated Carapace. Ignores any non-piercing damage less than or equal to 6. Remove 1 stack when attacked. Temper. Remove 1 stack when you play an attack from targeting the Gorkid. When removed, the Gorkid will prepare a dangerous attack. Alright. So... tricky. The elbow strike will do nothing. The crackless will do something. The RPG will do something. Let's start by rummaging. Alright. Well, the elbow strike goes out. We are gonna hit it with a crackler. Good. And that, what it does? It increases the target's panic meter by damage done, which is really good here. So it does basically double damage towards the panic level. So, do it again. And that lowers the slated carapace. I think we hit it with an RPG just to get the work done here, because I'm really scared of it, I'll be honest. I don't want to die. Down to 32. So my pet here will do no damage because it does less than the 3, but if I can get a hit in, then it would be able to override it. In the meanwhile, the pet takes no damage. It's actually a really good pet for this because it tanks that 1 hit with the invasion here, so no matter how much damage it would have done, it's not going to do anything. Fight Dirty will give us... we can do a draw card and discard a card, which gives us the spare blades discarded and gets us a blade flash. Perfect, because then we start to get some XP on the spare blades here. When we discard it. Good. I kind of wanted to heal, but I think I prefer to get the defense. Oh, sorry, the XP and the defense here. Now we're doing so well. Now the pet is hurting him too. I'm thinking that I want to do the heal. There's gonna be a boss at the end of the day. At the end of the day, if you know what I mean. Smack, 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 and the pet tanks everything. But he only gets the evasion for the first 3 turns, so now he doesn't get it anymore, and now the animal is not attacking. So that worked out perfectly. Well done, Bubbles. Carrying the day here. So then, Lift the Claw would lift an item out here. I'm not sure that's what we want to do. We want to get XP. This will get it down to 1 health. This is perfect. Oh, and it's getting counter. Alright. But I'll take care of it. Let's rummage first. Discard something. Then heal. Then stab. And away it goes. And we didn't take any damage. In fact, we healed. Deflection levels up. Oh, it was over. Never mind. Fight Dirty. And we want to get upgraded special cards. Pick a battle card. So, the Freighter. Deal bonus damage equal to the cost of your hand. Not what we want. Reversal is not what we want. Sharpen. Apply 2 bleed whenever you hit a target with an attack for the rest of the turn. Ah, okay. So you can do a lot of bleeding here. This works pretty well, in fact, with, what are they called? Blade Flashes, because when you play it, you can play any amount of Blade Flashes after following that. You just need, with this build, we kind of need a lot of draw. So we need to figure out how to get that. But then the sharpen would play really well into this. And here's a draw card with that. Perfect. Okay, and this one over here makes it not expend. But I think I like it with the expend and then draw card. I don't think I have ever gone for this before, and I think it would play pretty well with our little combo. You just need more discard in the deck, but then it will be great. It'll be great. You drive the Grorkit toward the Frolic of the Beasts. He tries to ensnare it with a net, but misses. The Grorkit escapes. Ah, dang it. You think I'd be better than that. Oh well, it'll stay quiet for a bit now, until it finds a new nesting site. I'll get it next time. You're strangely okay with this. The only certainty in life is that someday it will someday end. Everything else is just details. Anyway, you held up your end of the bargain. I'll show you the market. And he likes me for this. And gives me all the rewards. This is the market. It's how we keep the prices low. And the admiralty of our backs. Take a look around if you're in the market for a furry little friend, I can hook you up. Frolic of the Beasts now likes you and will offer you discounts on his shop. Hello there, Sal. Have you come back to partake in the splendor of nature? We can upgrade bubbles. How much would it take? 300 even with the discount. Jesus. And we can buy cards from him? Oh, he sells animal cards, right? Yeah, so it's a 25 prestige increase, but then a 25% relationship reduction. So now we're playing normal prices. Alright. I mean, we're going to be saving up to help Bubbles. Or to upgrade Bubbles. And you hate me over here, Mr. Endo, that's fine. Here's Plucker the Swap, who deals with grass, and Vendor Lick, who deals with battle cards. There's a rough combat ring scratched into the sand. Rag stands guard over it, scrutinizing your approach. You look tough for a Lumen worker. Oh, am I wearing a Lumen worker outfit? That might be it. Don't let the stains fool you. I don't work Lumen for long. I didn't work Lumen for long, okay. Yeah, then you're probably big on self-improvement. Train with me and I'll teach you to fight Havarian style. They don't call it Murder Bay for nothing. Buy cards. Can we get a discard card? Here's the Kidney Shot, which is one of the best cards in the game. And I'm not gonna get it, obviously, because it would be overspending. Excuse me. This was the wrong one. I was thinking about the negotiation dude, actually, to get a hostility card, but we're not going to pay a premium of a total of 50 and then 25% on top. Jesus. Yeah, so everything's expansive by him. The Abrupt Mark, though, is a way to get the whole hostility evoke combo going. It's not going to happen here, unfortunately. Healing Spring. A rare lumen fissure has opened in the bedrock here. Funny things happen when raw lumen vapors get onto dry land, and then up here, get Hip Flask. Your friend Pluck has a gift for you. I think we can get max health down here, which I would love, so let's try to get that. You find a fissure in the ground, fuming with toxic vapors. Yeah, eat until you can't eat anymore. 10 extra maximum HP will take 15 damage, that's fine. You pound back fruit after fruit, pausing only to devour mouthfuls of leaves. Lost 15 HP. I hope we can go and eat food at the tavern before the boss fight, otherwise we might be royally screwed. You wake up in a puddle of fruit juice and your own filth. Yikes. Uh-oh. Whoops. I thought we could eat food before the boss fight. Oh, I screwed it up. We're gonna have a negotiation before the boss fight, so let me upgrade this one now, and I'm gonna get the Deflection of Clarity. I was thinking about this, and yes, we are gonna get this one. To thin the deck. Something in the grog and dark isn't right, but you've learned to expect trouble. You approach from the shadows. Why, fish? This is a lot of hostility coming from someone I used to think was a friend. And how many friends do you get? That's bad grammar there, dude. And how many friends do you got left these days? That bounty on your head didn't come from nowhere. About that. You know an entrance when you see it. Yeah, about that. Thought it might be you, Sal. I always knew you'd either die on that derrick or come back from my jugular. Once was a time when you said you wanted to grow up to be just like me, but I would have been smart enough to keep my head on my shoulders. Cassio jerks her thumb in your direction, speaking to two goons at her side. Kill her, and do it right. And then we draw the daggers against poor Fisher. You make to pursue Cassio as she leaves, but the goon blocks your path. No way to her unless it's through the wall of hide muzzle. Oh, and it's a different one this time, Jill. Go down quiet, Hunter. I promise it'll be just like going to sleep. Convince Alchemy the guard to help us, and we will. Alchemy, you're the bouncer. A long way. Whatever. I'm hired to keep the ruffians out. Cassie's a class of her own. Want to serve in my bar? Better listen up. Ruff. Alright, let's see. We gotta have this guy on our side. There's no not doing it with him, so... Here we go. We gotta defend the dog. Can we get that done? Yes. This is gonna be tricky though. Can we do 3 hostility cards? Oh, we can. We can do the full hostility combo this turn. Then we are not defending the dog though. Dang it. Oh no, the hostile instincts plays 2 on its own. And then we could do the bellow. With the brain gills, that's 3. That gets us the invective, which then gives us the erupt. And then we still have enough for the wide deflection. So let's do it like that. Hostile instincts. Get the dominance. Then we want to do the bellow now, but I'm honestly thinking maybe Visionary Threaten. Because it might draw me a composure card that doesn't expend. But the bellow is better and I need to play it with the brain gills, so I will. Decent. Oh, this would still have done more damage if I had played it first. I'm a fool. No, because it took a lot of cards out of my hand, so it was the right play. Alright, and then wide deflection to protect the dog. But now we don't have a lot of composure in the deck as such. He's down to 18 though. Down to 13. And he is hiding his intentions. But we could do without the dog now, probably. But if I could destroy this crafty, which I can... Not sure where we got the influence, but I'll take it. Then we can defend. And we could play the bounty hunter here, because why not get some XP on that? I really gotta get the fast talk level though, so let's do that one instead. And that actually ends the negotiation. Okay. A little bit quicker than I wanted, but it's fine. Here's the rubber mark. That's what we're getting. Absolutely. And that's another draw card. Hold on. I think it's good to take it into the hand anyway. Sorry, into the deck anyway, just to get the whole evoke combo going. Even though we don't really need it. But this is also a draw card. So, yeah, okay, whatever. And the good impression is not good. So this is the right play. I brought the mark. Alright. You're gonna make me do your job for you? Nah, I guess not. Alright. A long way steps up to your side, ready to defend the Grok and dog. Better late than never, you suppose. Defend yourself. So we're 3 against him, and he's got the droids. He's the drone master. Which, I seem to recall that he is pretty scary. Oh, yeah. Wow. Holy crap. So, okay. Let's take it from the top. Like, we don't care about a long way. He's healing me. Okay, that's fantastic, dude. And the dog protects the 14 damage here. I'm still taking 20 here. 20 incoming damage. We have the defensive surge, which is gonna help. For sure. I could use the Hessian Amulet to... Why am I drawing so many cards? Oh, because of the perk. I haven't even noticed that we drew like 2 extra cards at the start of every battle and negotiation. Huh. I guess I'm just feeling spoiled. So, I mean, we get Defensive Surge will go up to, what, 6? And we'll play the Feint, that's 10. And then Hessian Amulet for a ton of heal, which discards the Spare Blades and then gives us an extra play for the Defensive Surge. Okay. That's definitely the play. So, out, out, out. Here, that leaves me with 2 actions and 2 cards to play. And heals us for what, 15? No, oh, gotta discard this one too. 18 heal. Wow, that was so good. And this one does double damage to robots, which we don't really care about, but we gotta hit, if we hit the unstable drones 5 times, then they explode, dealing 5 damage to Joel. I don't know that I care that much. I could just hit him is my point. What happens if I just attack him and destroy them? Drone is destroyed at 0 stacks, dealing 5 damage to Joel. What if I just destroy it? Would it not blow up then? But the drones are the ones doing the high damage. Well, not really, it's really him. But he's gotta reload his guns every once in a while. I don't know, man. I think we gotta hit a combat drone here. Piercing does double damage to robot, which is why I'm leaning towards it, and taking them up would be good. Then Feint, and then Defensive Surge for a total of 12. And he healed me for 10. Okay. So, I mean, we started the turn with 18 damage, or 18 health, and now we are at 38. So we healed for 20 during that turn, after all of that. Alright. And that's just him doing that damage. Jesus. Okay. Well, it's definitely an RPG time. If I hit this once, that'll make it blow up. So an Elbow Strike goes in here. Now this drone is gonna blow with the 2 attacks incoming, dealing damage to him. Now I would like to... I'm gonna feint with this one later. Let me do the healing feint here. Are you attacking? Yeah, you're shooting at Joel. Good. So this one made itself stronger, is that it? Yeah. Okay. It deals a total of 4 damage this one if I play it, and then 2 attacks. Which I think is great. Just fine. If you have any combo, deal 2 bonus damage with the hammer grip there. Or I could do bleeding to the main guy. More bleeding here, and the more bleed you do, the better it gets. So yeah. Sharpen, then sword daggers into saber grip. Hitting Joel. And then we will stab him too. For a total of 6 bleeding. And he's summoning drones. Just 1. Okay. We just need to hit this one 2 times to make it blow. And it's killing my dog, so we will. Are we still losing the dog even though I do that? No, if we get it down to the 19 incoming damage, then it'll stay. Just barely. Oh, but I can't attack twice. Oh no. Unless I get an attack in here, which I don't think we can. I can get an impair, but that's not enough. The door card then. There's an attack. Good. So we Bromwich. Discarding a Spare Blades. Giving me an attack over here. And now we will learn whether or not a kill on one of these drones will make the thing blow up in Joel's face. It does. Good. Leaving me with 1 action to do something. He's gonna go down by 12 down to 31 panic level. So I can heal defend or defend or defend. 3 damage is nothing, so we should really do the defense with the healing, I think, on the dog. I'll take 11 down to 19, which is also kind of scary. Hoping along me here will go in for some more healing. I might need to elbow strike this one though to get it into kill range next turn. That's also a fair assessment. I don't know. I'm gonna heal the bubbles, but I don't think it's the right play necessarily. It's really tricky, this one. Discharge, yeah. Okay, no attacks incoming on our main team here, that's good. We will do an RPG. We would probably do the Lifter Claw. No. The Crackler on Joel would also help us seal the deal. It basically, again, does double damage. We're still gaining XP though, so I would like to do those cards. I feel like this means we are on top of it now. I'll save the Crackler and do the RPG here. Oh, the robot's already blowing up. Okay, then the Crackler on Joel. $18, and he's summoning, so it's a good round for us. Stab, stab, soul staggers, bleed. And that's it. Okay, let's just do it. Well, we don't get XP on this card. We might get XP next turn, I don't know. And for sure it would end then. Okay, are you healing me by any chance? You're not. We're still gaining XP, so waiting was the right play here. We can stab over here. Do it again. Do a defensive surge. And then finish it. Yeah. Alright. So, all things considered, it worked out pretty well. Oh, and we want the prototype drone, absolutely. So we are killing him. I'll spare the drone, sure. Accept surrender. Beat Joel was a grift that we needed to complete. No one hated me for that, so that's also great. Here's a discard a card and this strange strike over here. That's absolutely what we're getting. Very, very good. Expend or discard a card again. Okay, hold on. Gain 2 counter, or your next attack this turn deals maximum damage. What do we have with variable damage in our base deck? Like the stabs? There's a stab that upgrades. Destroy? I would like to destroy that one, I think. It's not part of our main combo. Draw card isn't that important? No. We can get other good stuff. Getting rid of these low tier cards would be really nice. Ah, man, now I don't know, though. Another discard here seems really good. Let's see what we get for cards here. Ambush at expense. The Silent Steel is just always good. Seeker. Gain 3 defense. Discard this card, gain 3 defense and heal. Oh boy. And his churn. Oh man, 3 fantastic choices here. This one combos with our other... It combos with the Defensive Surge for another play during that turn. If we draw this one during the first turn, it combos with the Sharpen. And it doesn't count for a draw, and it doesn't count an action, and it just moves itself after that, so it doesn't count for draws. But the Seeker is obviously exactly what we need to keep defending in our deck. What did we get for the Feint here? Counter. Or next attack deals maximum damage. I'm sure we could use that for something really good. I never go for those things with maximum damage, but maybe... Well, everything we've gotten so far deals a set amount of damage. What about the daggers? See, not really, right? So, I don't know. Seeker. You can also play this one for 3 defense. It's way better if you discard it though. And then, if I take this one, it justifies the elbow strike as a discard card. And then the Feint I think on average the Spined Fiend will do better, perform better. Negotiation card. Oh, we can get the Empathy, which is a great one. Backpedal is a fantastic card to thin the deck, and Beguile gains 3 damage each time this is drawn while you have influence. Okay, obviously we're not taking that. So Empathy is a fantastic card. We can get Ambush on it. You only played, you and your opponent restored 6 resolves. You only played if you would gain resolve and the opponent wouldn't, or if you are certain that it won't matter if you give the opponent resolve. And in that case, you're basically allowed to heal your resolve in combat, which is really tricky to do normally. The only thing is that it doesn't play into our hostility combo, right? And the backpedal would enable it by thinning our deck and then making sure that we draw more hostility cards together. We could expend the killer. And usually, at some point, we will start getting like status cards that give us negative effects while we have them in hand during negotiations, and then backpedal can sort of get rid of these things. Also thins the hand, which can be really, really effective for, like, if we're filling our hand with white lies, I can use the backpedal to get rid of a card to then enable more draw during that same turn. Backpedal is the right play. Also because I destroyed another Composure card, right? You're starting to get a Reputation for Violence again. Reputation Proceeding. Yeah. Pick a craft reward. We want a Battlecraft if we can get it. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Enemies no longer surrender. That can backfire for quests and such where you need to capture people alive. You no longer can. Quick Strap. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Battle card upgrades with multiple upgrades now have 1 option fewer. Oh, that is always risky to get. Like, it's obviously bad for the stabs. The Spare Blades, I'm okay with either. Sharpen, I'm kind of okay with either. Not really, I really want the Sharpen of Vision. Rummage, not okay with either. Soul Dagger, not really okay with either. See, and the thing is, I know what I want in most of these cards, and I don't. The other one would make our deck, like, slightly worse. So this makes my deck slightly worse. This makes it so that I miss some quests, which is not a big deal. It will cost us a little bit of shills throughout the playthrough, maybe some rewards. Contractor. Whenever you gain dominance, deal 1 damage to all enemy arguments. We don't build a lot of dominance, actually. No. Booster Clamp. I've gone for this one before, and I've suffered from it, but I haven't actually regretted it, because 1 extra action per turn is fantastic, so we are gonna get it. Fish carefully navigates the mess of her bar, favoring her side. She doesn't look too badly injured, but she's not as young as she used to be. Favoring her side, like she's clutching her side, that's what it means, right? Well, that shocked a rotten oyster. But we've been through worse, and we're both still standing. I can't believe she came for you like that. You! She doesn't care about anyone, does she? She's just a monster all the way down. What's done is done. The fire's only good if it stokes the engine, kid. I should have gone for Cassio as soon as I arrived. Now you dragged into it too. None of that. You got a bit of grit in your eye. You'll wink it out once you get some sleep. I get a room set up for you in the back. With Cassio gone, the few patrons that remain return to their drinks. Them that weren't spilled, anyway. Can you imagine going directly for the final boss with the starting deck? Like, Sal is an idiot. And that's the end of the episode, folks. I hope everyone enjoyed it. That was the first day of Sal's story. I think it's around 5 days for her story, so it's gonna be a few more episodes before we get there. But I'm enjoying it. I'm loving the new update, by the way. It made the game better. It was already great, but I think it's really, really cool. I love that we can play the full difficulty without having to go through another 10 episodes or like playthroughs. That's actually kind of my favorite part. So with that, we'll see you folks in the next episode, and that's it. Bye bye.